Hi, I'm Vinny, and this is Wednesday Wisdom. This is a weekly show where we take time out of our busy schedules to reach out to people who might be really depressed, really stressed out, or just stuck in a rut and need extra motivation. Now, before we go any further, I want to give you guys an opportunity to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Wednesday Wisdom as well as other additional HVMA content. And my motivation for this week, my words of wisdom that I'll bestow upon you is simple. Imagination is everything. You see, according to Albert Einstein, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. You see, everything you see in this world, everything came from somebody's imagination. Someone thought it up and then put it into action. Whether it was inventing something, or opening a business, or graduating from school, they thought about doing it and then they did it. In fact, imagination is also where movies come from, TV shows, the internet. Everything came from somebody's imagination. Now you see, when you imagine something, that's God. Now you can insert whatever God you believe in here. As I mentioned before, I don't care which one it is. Just insert one. I don't care. I'm not here trying to start a fight, just trying to make a point. Showing you a preview of a coming attraction he has for your life. And it's uniquely yours. Now, it could be a statement that's exact, or it could be a very broad definition. But either way, he has a plan for you. And your imagination is part of the plan. You see, when I was a kid, I always imagined myself as an entertainer. But it wasn't until I was a teenager that I saw myself as a comedian. I saw myself performing on stage. I saw myself being on TV. I saw myself being in movies. And as a wrestling fan, I even saw myself in the wrestling business. I imagined a lot of things as a kid. Now, you fast forward to today. I've performed in clubs and venues across the country as a comedian. I have performed in Las Vegas. I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Florida. I've been to New York. I've been to all around the city of Atlanta. I've been everywhere. I've been around the Southeast, the Northeast, everywhere. I have performed across the country. I've been on the radio. I was on the Regular Guy Show on Rock 100.5 for 4 years. I even did a year on When's World, on AM 920 The Answer. I've done independent films. I've worked with some, great people in independent filmmaking around, city of Atlanta, which has become a hot spot in Hollywood. It's like the Hollywood of the South, pretty much. I've been on Adult Swim. I did 2 seasons of Daytime Fighting League. I was on Amazon Prime, where my docuseries Booch in the Car aired. I've done a lot of great things. And I've even done wrestling announcing and commentary on Fight TV for Universal Championship Wrestling. So, even though it wasn't exactly how I saw myself in the wrestling business, the point is, I got into the business. Not only that, I also have a job here at HVMA, where I produce content for the company and its clients. So while some of this stuff might not have necessarily been in my imagination when I was a kid, the overall imagining of me being an entertainer was there. And today, as I mentioned before, I entertain people in a variety of ways. Now, the problem with your imagination is you tell it to the wrong people. You see, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. See, what happens is you imagine a great idea. You see it, it comes to you, and you're amazing. So you're so excited, you share it with your family and your friends, and what happens? Not all the time, but some of the time, they shoot it down. They reject it. Why? Because they couldn't see it. The reason they couldn't see it is because God didn't put it in their imagination, He put it in yours. Nobody else can see your imagination but you. Now, don't get me wrong. Your family and friends that are shutting this down, I'm not saying they don't love you. I'm not saying they don't care about you. I'm not saying they want you to fail. In fact, part of the reason they might be shutting it down is because they are trying to save you from a lot of heartache. But that's only because they didn't see the preview. So they don't know the plan that God has for you. So what you need to do is politely thank them for their opinion. Unless they're being jerks about that, then you can tell them to go and off. And then take your imagination and make it a reality. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up Wednesday Wisdom for this week. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Wednesday Wisdom, as well as other additional HVMA content. Check back soon for a new episode. Until then, stay social.